I'm gonna dispel some common mermaiding myths. Don't know why you say goodbye, I say shallow. Shallow fishes, I'm Mermaid Liv, your friendly neighborhood content creator mermaid, and today I'm going to be debunking some common myths about mermaiding. Not to be confused with mermaid mythology. I'm not going to talk about mermaid goddesses and all that. I'm going to talk about misconceptions that people have about the hobby and profession of mermaiding. A lot of people don't know very much about mermaiding, and some people are new to the community. So some people think things that aren't necessarily true. Myth number 1! Mermaiding is expensive. This is not necessarily the case. Now, some mermaid tails can be over a couple $1,000s, but you don't have to break bank to be a mermaid. You can get a fin fun tail for $80, including the tail and monofin. Now that's a great deal. Check out my fin fun review. The next myth is mermaiding is for kids. Anyone can be a mermaid no matter what your age. It's a fun and magical hobby that makes you feel good about yourself, is good exercise, and helps you express yourself. Not to mention, it's also a profession. People make money off of being a mermaid. So, myth number 3! Only girls can be mermaids. We hate that. Mermaiding is for everyone, no matter what gender you are. Boys can in fact be mermaids. Mermen are real. There's plenty of mermen in the mermaid community, and we love this display of non-toxic masculinity. It's so great to be able to embrace things that are considered more feminine, but we don't like to adhere to the patriarchal standards. Boys can do anything girls can do, and girls can do anything boys can do. Non-binary people can do all the things too. The next mermaiding myth is that you need to have a silicone tail to be a professional mermaid. Wrong! You don't need to have a silicone mermaid tail. I've done plenty of gigs in my fabric mermaid tail. There was never a problem with having a fabric mermaid tail. In fact, there's some very realistic ones. Like this one. This is my Fin Fun Elite mermaid tail. I also recently did a review on this. Oh my god, Mermaid Liv, that's enough with the self-promo. Sorry guys. My psychic told me to really sell myself, so that's what I'm doing. Anywho, lots of realistic fabric mermaid tails that are great for mermaid gigs. I've used this one for a gig, I've used my Magic Tail Premium Mermaid Tail for a gig, and there was only one time that kids weren't convinced that I was a real mermaid, but they were a little on the older side. For little kids, they don't even question these tails. They're just like, whoa! The next myth is that mermaids don't wear goggles. There is absolutely nothing wrong with being a mermaid and wearing goggles. In fact, it's actually better for your eyes. It's good to protect your eyes because you kind of need those to see. It's not fun having blurry vision. I can't see. Everything's blurry. That's better. But only slightly. I need new glasses. I've even seen professional mermaids wear goggles in aquariums, which is good to protect your eyes from the salt water. And if a kid says,
Why are they wearing goggles? Can't mermaids see underwater?
I mean, humans wear glasses. It's kind of just like the equivalent of that, but for mermaids. You know, mermaids wear goggles because they have poor vision. You can also get goggles that are made specifically for mermaids that are decorated with like seaweed and seashells, like this company. The next myth is that mermaids are delusional and they think that they're real mermaids. No! I know that I'm a human! We all know that we're humans! We wear tails for funsies! There's nothing wrong with that. We're not delusional. We're well aware that we're not literally a mermaid. I mean, some people might believe in mermaids as a spiritual concept, and that's okay. We wouldn't diss any other religion. So there's nothing wrong with people perhaps believing that they embody the spirit of a mermaid. I tend to think that about myself, but in like a figurative way. The next myth is that to be a mermaid, you have to advocate for the environment. Now, it's very good to advocate for the environment. You know, the earth is dying because of human activity and we should care. But if you're part of the mermaid community and you have a platform, you don't necessarily have to be vocal about it, you know? It's good if you care and try to do your part by recycling and not littering. You don't necessarily have to be an environmental activist to be a mermaid. There are so many causes to care about. You don't have to try to solve every single one of them, you know? If everyone picks one thing to be passionate about and to care about and actually focuses on the thing, we could have a better world. Trying to be a part of solving every single social issue that there is can be exhausting, and while it's good to care about humanity and the earth and animals, we just realistically can't focus on every single one. The next myth is that mermaids should have a long breath hold. Well, having a breath hold is not so easy. There are mermaids like Mermaid Melissa who can hold their breath up to 5 minutes, but that takes intense training and a lot of diligence and willpower and building up tolerance. But it's okay if you can only hold your breath for 20 seconds or less. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you just do mermaiding for fun, and everyone has different lung capacity. Not all people can hold their breath for up to a minute. Now, if you're going to be a professional mermaid in, say, an aquarium, then you want to practice your breath hold and try to get it as long as you can. But otherwise, it's really not important. Just swim in a way that makes you feel comfortable and have fun. So, those are all the misconceptions I'm going to be clearing up today. If you can think of any more, throw them in the comments, please. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a magical day, everyone.